All right, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Thursday, July 9th, 2020. So here's where we are. Let me set the stage for you. Right now, stocks are pointing towards more or less a flat open. Futures are slightly higher at this point. The dollar is slightly lower. Okay, that's somewhat bullish for this market. Cryptocurrencies are catching a bid. Gold is catching a bid. Silver is catching a bid. Crude oil is under a tiny, tiny bit of pressure right now. That will end relatively soon, in my view. And the 10-year yield is 0.65. Okay, let's see what happens today. Now, the news, and I'm not even going to talk about it, is apparently we got some better than expected news with regard to U.S. jobless claims. I think 1.31 million. They were expecting a bigger number than that. But again, we know these numbers are fake. The BLS admitted over the last 3 months, there was an error there, making these numbers look better than they actually are. So ignore the data. It's a controlled environment, and they're going to tell you what they want you to hear. You understand? So it just needs to be ignored. It's not real. None of it is real. But apparently layoffs are rising at the same time. This number came in better than expected. Duh. Can't make this stuff up, people. Again, this is a new thing. These numbers have never been real, but now they are so in our face, fake. It's just incredible. Now, how about this? Yesterday, as you all know, because I spoke about it, Fed President Bullard, can't stand this guy. I can't stand any of these Fed presidents. They are literally criminals, and they are public enemy number one. He had said that the U.S. economy is right on track. Now, later in the day, a couple of other Fed presidents came out and said the polar opposite. If you notice, the Federal Reserve, they do this all the time. This is a tactic to keep you off balance. Again, all of this is a tactic to keep you off balance, to not realizing or being able to put together in your own head what's actually going on. They must distract you. They must put you in a kind of state of mind that you just can't focus on what's really happening. This is the job of the mainstream media. This is the job of Fed presidents, quite obviously, to keep you off balance. It's all a divide and conquer mechanism as the Federal Reserve finishes. And they are full-blown into this right now. Their over century-long plan to be the lender and buyer of last resort, to own the world. And they are fulfilling it in the biggest way I think they possibly can, to induce a global shutdown. Think about it. To induce a global shutdown so they can kill the money velocity. No cash moving through the economy allows them to have a free-for-all and print as much as they want out of thin air, buy whatever they want, massive asset acquisition, massive debt explosion with debts and deficits off the Richter scale, like I've explained to you, was going to happen for a decade now. And that's the situation. Seriously, it's so twisted. It really, really is. I don't know how it is where you live, but I want to hear from you. Here in Las Vegas, where I live, the homeless population is exploding. It's exploding. Virtually every corner where there's a stoplight around here, there's someone holding up a sign asking for assistance. Does this sound good to you? Is this really what we're being sold? That these numbers are better? We're doing fantastic V-shaped recovery according to a lot of people? You got to be kidding me. This is the narrative. This is the propaganda that they're selling to the people. We could not be worse off right now. It's an impossibility. Can't happen. But that's the lie that you are being sold. I want you to think about that. It's terrible. It really, really is. All right, look. Just so in summary, real quick, more or less a flat open so far. Trading doesn't start for about a half of an hour. Gold and silver catching a bid. No surprise, I told you. I think we're in the early phases of a new major bull run with regard to gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. Crude oil will be propped up. What are we at? $40 a barrel. I expect us to be at 45, 46, 48 in a relatively short period of time. This is going to put a nice boost under the financial sector and the energy sector, obviously. This will boost the market. Yes, we keep hitting record highs with regard to the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, and the Dow are laggards here, but in short order, they as well will be at new record highs. Remember I said that. Okay, with that said, let's see what they pull off today. We get a new record for the NASDAQ. I have no idea. We're just going to sit tight, watch it, and laugh. That's what I'm going to do. Love you a lot. Please share the video.